Welcome everybody to another video of Ancient Greece Reloaded. Today we will talk about the famous Pierides, the 9 daughters of King Pierus that challenged the Muses. By the way, if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so as to stay tuned for upcoming videos. Overall, the Pierides were the 9 daughters of King Pierus in Greek mythology and came to prominence for challenging the Muses to a singing contest. King Pierus was the eponym of Pieria, a region in Greece, and also Mount Pierus. Both the region and the mountain were considered to be sacred to the younger Muses, and the region was said to be one of the homes of the Muses. Indeed, King Pierus was said to have been the first to praise the younger Muses in writing. Nevertheless, it was said that King Pierus was not king of Pieria, but was instead king of the neighboring region, Emathia. Depending on the source, King Pierus would wed a woman who was called Methone, Antiopa, or Euippe of Paeonia. The wife of King Pierus would give birth to 9 daughters for the king, and these 9 daughters would be named after the 9 Muses, although collectively they were known as Emathides, after their homeland, or as the Pierides, after their father. The daughters of King Pierus would grow up convinced that their musical abilities had no match, and so rashly the Pierides would challenge the Muses to a singing contest. Their decision was reckless, for such contests never went well. For amongst those who challenged the Muses in Greek mythology, the Sirens would have their feathers plucked out, whilst Thamyris was blinded. In general, there are 2 main sources for the contest between the Pierides and the Muses. The most famous one comes from Ovid's Metamorphoses, whilst an account is also told in the Antoninus Liberalis Metamorphoses. Ovid tells of the nymphs being made judges of the contest between the Pierides and the Muses, and that one of the Pierides started off the contest. Rather than praising the gods though, this daughter of King Pierus retold the tale of the flight of the gods when the monstrous typhoon rose up against the gods of Mount Olympus. The muse Urania, who is telling the tale in Ovid's Metamorphoses, tells of the Pierides droning on from a noisy mouth, in essence indicating no great musical skill. The muse Calliope was then chosen to sing, and in the contest she told many stories. The nymphs then judged the contest, and anonymously the nymphs decided that the Muses were victorious, a decision that the Pierides did not agree with. The Muses then punished the Pierides, and each of the 9 daughters of Pierus was transformed into a magpie. Thus, even today, the chattering and screeching of the magpie continues. Antoninus Liberalis' version is shorter than Ovid's, but has all of the Pierides sing together, but when they sang the world went dark, offended by their choral performance. Yet, when the Muses performed, all of the world stood still and strived to hear all of the beautiful words being sung. The Pierides were still punished for thinking that they were a match for the Muses, but in this version, the 9 daughters of King Pierus were transformed into 9 different birds, namely the grebe, the wryneck, the ortolan, the jay, the greenfinch, the goldfinch, the duck, the woodpecker and the dracondis pigeon. Let us finish by the following saying: it is more difficult to preserve than to acquire. Demosthenes. That being said, remember guys to hit the like button and to subscribe to our channel, it would help us a lot. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for upcoming videos.